Successfully removed the valve cover. Everything's out of the way, so once we put it back on, we won't have an issue. We'll put the gasket, actually the gasket's going to sit on top of the valve cover, then we'll put that on. So you can see right there the little black piece of the wiring harness, which it's just this this round stuff is real brittle. It's cracked off and it's fell in right there next to the spark plug, so you want to remove any of that crap that you see. I've already installed my spark plugs. You can see there's actually some dielectric grease still on there from the coils, so that is good. We won't have to remove those because we've gone as far as we need to. The next step, and actually you can see looks like there may be a little bit of oil in that one spark plug well, so I'm going to clean that up, make sure all those are clean, and we'll go ahead and start removing the other side. Now my gaskets, I'm actually waiting for them to come in the mail, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the gasket. I'm gonna take a razor blade and clean the gasket surface all around and make sure it's really good. I'm not sure if I should use a Scotch-Brite pad or not, but I'm just going to use probably a razor blade on the cylinder head and see how well it cleans up. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I actually found I did have some oil in this last cylinder here, and this was one of them that was leaking. These were the only two that weren't leaking, but there's some oil around where the bolt was. This one's dry, but I took some excuse me, I took some brake cleaner and I just cut some little rags and I put that down there to soak, and I just want to make sure that's all nice and clean in there. This one, like I said, did have like burnt oil, looked like, and you know, the oil had just been in there for years. So I took those rags, put some brake cleaner on there, and I'm just taking this small screwdriver here and just going around it. Now, what interests me here is it looks like from the factory they used a little too much sealant. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. The sealant has traveled under this. If that breaks off in your engine, I mean, if you use the wrong stuff, you're going to have serious issues. So make sure you use the ultra black Permatex like I showed you, which is sensor safe. Now you can see right next to the this right here has also done that, but it stayed there. So it's kind of like the same way around everything, even that one. And you can see that's, you know, really close here, as I'm pointing out, just that gob. So that's probably the most important thing to get. Right, so damn loud ass school bus. Okay, so we're pulling off the gasket. Being careful not to get any of the black RTV down there. So that's off, that's off. It's coming off all in one piece. Looks like the gasket. Now that's RTV. So it came off. And this is our gasket. Channel recessed for it to fit in nice and snug, so when you go to put it back on, you're not going to need to use like a high tack, Permatex high tack, which is almost like a glue. It glues the gasket on. You can see the gasket has a nice channel to where it can fit in there pretty snug. I believe once you do that, of course you're going to have to put RTV on that side and this side, just like as we saw. And now I'm not sure whether I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know if I have to remove this as well, or I don't know. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that out. I don't know. I mean, this will come off easy. This is where the two parts mate. That's why you need to have sealant there, because when those parts mate, that's where you'll get a leak. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start cleaning this thing. Everyone, well, it's been a few hours, and yeah, I mean, when they say this is a 6-hour job paid, it's a 6-hour job for me. It's going to be a 2-day job because I'm taking my time and I'm not messing this up. So here we go. This is the clean surface for the new gasket. You can see it's clean all the way around. It's real good. And to answer the question I had earlier about the silicone bead going around, let's see if I can get that. You see the silicone bead going down around that half moon piece? Yeah, do not remove that at all. Just cut off the silicone gasket on the top like I did. I used a razor blade to shave it off, and then I used brake cleaner and my fingernail to get everything really, because I didn't want to scratch anything. I did scratch it right there, barely. So you can see that little nick, which that's so minuscule, the gasket's gonna get that. But yeah, that's the clean cylinder head. And now we just move to the other side.